We're joined by women's basketball head coach Carrie Lohr. Coach, entering your 13th season at the helm for the Warriors, can you talk about the state of the program and this past offseason?
State of the program, if you're familiar with Warrior basketball, we really live by three pillars, and that's academics, community outreach, and athletics. And I feel really good about what we have accomplished to date. We're coming off one of our best academic years in program history at a 3.7. Completed 800 community service hours in the last year, and I think that that's a testament to our players and their commitment, and not only to our program but to Warrior athletics. And so I'm really pleased with that. Our off season has started to pick up a little bit of momentum, I would say. Unfortunately, we're still, went through that whole COVID piece, and things were shut down here. We didn't have access to our facilities for off season, and last year it was opened back up for our players to voluntarily come in, and it was refreshing to start to see some consistency and commitment from our returners, and really working and trying to develop their bodies and get stronger, be healthy, and get ready for the year.
Absolutely. And recruiting wise, kind of what were you looking for with this most recent class, and were you able to accomplish that?
We really were looking to add some, I guess you would say, length and size on the perimeter in particular. And I definitely feel like we captured that with Annabelle and Emily. I think they add some length that we need on the perimeter that most teams have, and we hadn't for a long time. And so I'm anxious to see all of this entire freshman class really grow. I think they're a special group.
Exhibition against Michigan Dearborn, that'll be on Wednesday, November 1st. Just maybe talk about what you're looking for out of your team there. Again, another opportunity to get better, another opportunity to get prepped for the season. What are you hoping to see from your girls?
We need consistency. So I certainly see some really positive moments in practice, and I see some, oh boy, back to the drawing board moments as well. I think that we're going to rely on our returners in Shea Tripp and Becca Fugate, Kate MacArthur. They have experience, and I'm really looking for them to step up and lead. And I think that going into Michigan Dearborn, we really just have to focus on our defense, taking care of the basketball, and just maintaining some consistency. 40 minutes is a long time, and it's great when you show spurts, but you know that the teams that are at the top can sustain that, and so our goal is to continue to work and get better, and no matter who we play.
Yeah, take a look around the league. We mentioned off camera maybe there's more spots up for grabs than normal. What do you see from the GLIAC and kind of what it's bringing to this season?
Boy, the GLIAC is really competitive, and as everyone knows, on both men's and women's basketball. Just looking at the returners on rosters in the conference, there's 12 all-leaguers back out of the top 20 players, so that's going to make it really competitive. Some of those teams have multiple players returning that were all-leaguers, so I certainly give the nod to Grand Valley. I think they have proven based on last year that they were not only the conference champs but the tournament champs, and they bring back three really good all-league players, and probably have more players that could be all conference, but just doesn't work that way, that everybody one team doesn't stuff the ballot. I think Michigan Tech is definitely going to be a contender, and from a roster standpoint, I think Ferris is really, I think they're really loaded. I think they're deep. So outside of that, I think there's some teams that are really up for, positions that are up for grabs, and it's going to be a battle. Every night it's competitive. So, I'm looking forward to it without question. But I do still think that, boy, there's a lot of really great players coming back that we have to be prepared for. And, it's going to be up to us and how we compete and how we handle, maybe adversity and how we handle success. So I'm really excited about this group. They seem very connected, and sometimes those little things like that can really take you a long way. And I think they genuinely really buy into what we're trying to do, but they genuinely care about one another. And I think that you can't really put a number or price on that. It doesn't show up in the stat sheet. But I really like our culture, and I like where we're headed. I think we're headed in the right direction.
Okay. All right, Coach. Thank you for the time. Good luck against Dearborn.
Thank you.